All right, we're here on the first bracket game for the Air Capital Aces versus Wichita Legacy. Both these teams have squared off before in the last tournament. All right, score is 4-4. That's how they start off. We'll see who gets to serve here first. All right, looks like number 20 for Wichita Legacy is going to be serving. And the ball's away for the first set. Up by number 4 and out of bounds. Score for Legacy. 20 again serving for Legacy. Serves away. Up by 27. Up by 3. Over by 9. Up by 27. Over by 2. Over by 5, 2 up, over by 9. And over, it's inbounds, point for Legacy. Score now is 6 Legacy, 4 Air Capital Aces. 20 again serving for Legacy. And it's over, up by 27. It's out of bounds, point for Legacy. Up by 27, up by 3, over by number 2. And out of bounds, point for Legacy. So far, no points for Air Capital Aces. Score now is 8 for Legacy, 4 for the Aces. 20 again serving for Legacy. Up by 2, up by 3, over by 2. Up by 3, over by 10. And it's out. Point for Legacy. And the Aces coach calls a timeout. All right, let's see if the Aces can bring it back. Ball is going over to Legacy. Number 20 again serving for Legacy. And it's over, out of bounds on the Aces, point for Legacy. Score now is 10 for Legacy, 4 for the Aces. All right, 20 is serving for Legacy. Ball's in play, up by number 4, up by number 3, over by 9. This is the Aces that we're used to seeing. Let's see what happens here. Up by 4, Up by 3. Over by 2. Up by 24. Up by 3. 10 gets it over. Over by 2. And the Aces score their first point. Score now is 5 Aces, 10 for Wichita Legacy. Number 10 from the Aces is serving. And Legacy fails to return it, point for the Aces. Score now 6 Aces, 10 Legacy. Number 10 serving, and it's over. It's a good serve. And it's not returned by the Legacy. Point for the Aces. Start to see some of the excitement come back on the Aces side here. Number 10 serving, score now 7 Aces, 10 for Legacy. Serve is good. Tipped over by number 2. Just over by the Legacy. Up by 3, over by 2. Up by 10, up by 3. Kill for number 24. And is it in? It is in. Point for the Aces.
Let's do this.
All right, Aces are catching up now. 8 for the Aces, 10 for Legacy. Number 10 again serving for the Aces. And it's over. Not returned by Legacy. Point for the Aces. See a little bit of a celebration there in the middle of the court. Number 10 serving, 9 for the Aces, 10 for Legacy. Almost caught up here. Up by number 9. Up by number 2. Over by 24. All right, looks like Legacy's doing some player changes here. We got number 10 coming out, number 4 coming out, number 21's coming in, number 14's coming in. 14's going to serve for Legacy. Over by number 24. And not returned by Legacy. Ball goes back to the Aces. Number 9 is going to serve. Score now 10 Aces and 11 Legacy. And point for the Aces. Tie game now. 11 Aces and 11 Legacy. Number 9 again serving for the Aces. And it's over. And it looks like that was out. Point for Legacy.
Let's go, Phil. Sign up. Let's go.
23 serving now for Legacy. Over by number 24. Number 2 just tips it over. And Legacy gets it caught up into the net. Point for the Aces. Number 2 serving for the Aces.
Let's go, Paul. Push the points. Let's go.
Tied up again, 12 for the Aces, tied for Legacy. All right, 2 serving for the Aces. Ball's alive, back over the net, up by number 9, up by number 2, over by 4. And out of bounds on Legacy. Point for the Aces. Aces finally pulling ahead of Legacy here in this first set of bracket play. Number 2 again is serving for the Aces. Score now 13 Aces, 12 for Legacy. Serves away. Legacy bumps it over. Up by 2, up by 24. Killed by number 4, but not quite. And it's out on Legacy. Point for the Aces. Score now 14 Aces, 12 for Legacy. And one of the coaches called a timeout, so we'll take a little break. All right, and the Aces are done with their timeout. They're hitting back to court. Legacy still talking to coach. They're starting to come back to the court here. All right, number 2 is serving for the Aces. Good serve by number 2. Ball's in play. Over by 20, up by 4, up by number 2. Number 22 gets it over. Up by number 4, up by number 2. Over by 24. And number 24 tips it over for a point. Aces 15, 12 for Legacy. Number 2 again serving for the Aces.
Let's go, girl. Swing away.
Ball's away. It was out of bounds. Point for Legacy. Number 5 serving for Legacy. And the ball's away. Up by number 9. Up by number 2. Over by number 24. 23 gets it over for Legacy. 23 bumps it. 19 gets it over. Up by number 9. Up by number 22. Number 4 gets it over. And Legacy was just able to find a hole there. Point for Legacy. Score now 15 Aces, 14 Legacy. It's going to be a race to the finish. Number 5 is serving for Legacy. And it's over, but just barely. Number 4 gets it over. And Legacy hits it, but it's out. Point for the Aces. 16 now Aces, 14 Legacy. All right, looks like the Aces is switching some players. 24's coming out, 27's coming in. 27's going to serve. Serves good. Ball's in play. And Legacy hits it off the ceiling. Doesn't get it over the net. Point for the Aces. 27 serving again. Score now 17 Aces, 14 Legacy. Good serve. Ball's in play and not returned by Legacy. Point now for the Aces, 18 Aces, 14 Legacy. 27 serving for the Aces. Looks like the serve is good. Ball's in play. Up by number 9. Up by number 2. 10 gets it over. Up by 2. Oh, and right into a hole. Not returned to Legacy. Point for Legacy. 18 Aces, 15 for Legacy. Looks like a couple of player changes. 14's coming out, 10's coming in. 21's coming out. Number 4's coming in on the Legacy side. And number 4 is going to serve for Legacy. And 4 serves, up by 27, up by 2. 4 gets it over. Up by number 9. It's off the ceiling. Up by number 27. Oh, and the ball dies on the Air Capital Aces side. Point for the Legacy. Ball goes back over to Legacy.
Go, sign out right here. Let's go.
All right, number 4 serving for Legacy. Score now 18 aces, 16 Legacy. 4 serves. 27 gets it over. All right, 9 bumps it up. 2 gets it up. 22 gets it over the net. Up by number 9. Up by number 2. 10 gets it over. Ball comes back up by 4, up by 2. Number 4 gets it over. And it's out of bounds on Legacy. Point for the Aces. Score now 19 aces, 16 Legacy. All right, number 4 now serving for the Aces. All right, 24 now coming in, 27 coming out for the Aces. 4 is serving. And it's out. Point for the Aces. Score now is 20 for the Aces, 16 for Legacy. Number 4 is serving. Up by 4. Up by 2. Oh, attempted over by number 10. Doesn't quite make it. Point for Legacy.
Let's go, Aces. Let's go back. Sign out. Let's go.
And on the Legacy side, number 19 is going to be serving. And it's over. Up by number 24. Up by number 22. 2 gets it over.
Help it. 3.
Number 10 gets it over. Up by 2. 9 gets it over. And the ball dies. Nope, it's still alive. Nope, it's dead on the Legacy side. Score for the Aces. Number 22's coming out. Number 3's coming in on the Aces side. All right, score now 21 for the Aces, 17 for Legacy. Number 3 is going to be serving here for the Aces. And the ball's away. And that was in for Legacy. Looks like another point for them. Score now 21 Aces, 18 Legacy. Looks like number 20 is going to be serving for Legacy. And the serve is good. Good dig by number 24. The ball dies on the Legacy side. Point for the Aces. Score now 22 Aces, 18 Legacy. Number 10 is going to be serving here for the Aces.
Come on, Aces. You can do it.
Ball's back over. Up by number 4. Up by number 3. 24 gets it over. Up by 2. Point for the Aces. All right, number 10 serving here. Score now 23 Aces, 18 Legacy. Aces starting to run away with it. Let's see if they can hold it to the end. Ball's over. Up by 3. over by 9. And the ball dies on the Legacy side. Great score by the Aces. Score now 24 Aces, 18 for Legacy. Just one more point and we'll end this set if the Aces can do it. All right, number 10 serving. The ball is over. Up by 4. Over by 3. And point for Legacy. All right, score now 24 Aces, 19 for Legacy. Looks like Legacy's doing some player changes. Number 4 is coming out, number 21 is coming in, number 10 is coming out, 14 coming in on the Legacy side. And number 14 is going to be serving for Legacy. And point for the Aces. Final score for this set, 25 for the Aces, 19 for Legacy. All right, number 3 is going to be serving to get the second set started here on the Aces. Score now 4-4. And the ball's away. Up by number 10, up by number 3, over by number 2, but it doesn't make it over. Point for Legacy. Number 10 is going to be serving for Legacy. Ten sends it over, but it's in. Point for Legacy. All right, number 10 again serving for Legacy. Score now 6 for Legacy, 4 for the Aces.
Let's go, girls. Side out. Let's go.
All right, 10 serving here for Legacy. And it's over. Up by 4. Up by 3. 9 gets it over. Just barely touches the ground. Point for the Aces. All right, number 10 is going to be serving here for the Aces. All right, looks like the Aces have some player changes here. 27 is coming out, 24 is coming in. All right, 10 serving, the ball's away. Tipped over by 2. And point for the Aces. Ball's over, up by 9, caught in the net. Point for Legacy. All right, number 23 serving for Legacy. Up by 10, up by 4, over by number 3. Number 2, up by number 2, up by number 3. 24 gets it over. Ball dies on the Legacy side, point for the Aces. Tie game now, 7-7. We'll see who's going to be serving for the Aces. Looks like number 9 is going to serve for the Aces. And it's out. Point for the Aces. Aces pull away, 8-7. Number 9 is serving. Ball's away.
Nice
Number 4 hits it over with the kill. Score is now 9-7. Aces. Number 9 is serving. All right, served by number 9. Ball's away. All right. Point for the Legacy. Number 5 is now serving for Legacy. Up by number 3. Number 2 has it up. 4 gets it over. Up by 3. Oh, 10 just misses it. Point for Legacy. Tie game again, 9-9 between the Air Capital Aces and Wichita Legacy. Number 5 again serving for Legacy. 5 gets it over. Up by number 9. 2 hits it up. 3 hits it over. Up by number 9. Number 3 gets it up. Number 2 gets it over and scores a point. Score is now 10 Aces, 9 for Legacy. All right, number 2 now serving for the Aces. And it's away. Over by Legacy, up by number 9, up by number 2, over by 4. Up by number 2, up by number 24. Number 4 gets it over. Up by 10. 2 gets it up. 22 gets it over. And it's a point. It's in. Score for the Aces. Score now is 11 for the Aces and 9 for Legacy. Number 2 is serving. And it's over. And the ball dies on the Legacy side. Score for the Aces. Score is now 12 Aces, 9 Legacy. Number 2 serving for the Aces. Serve is good. The ball's away. Up by number 9. Bump by number 2. Over by 24. Up by 9. Up by 2. Number 4 gets it over. Oh, good dig by number 9. Number 4 gets it over. Number 9 bumps it. Up by 2. And it's over. Point for the Aces. Score now 13 Aces, 9 for Legacy. Number 2 now serving for the Aces. And it's away. And out of bounds on Legacy. Point for the Aces. Score now 14 Aces, 9 for Legacy. They're starting to run away with this. Let's see if they can keep the point spread. Number 2 serving for the Aces. Falls away. And out of bounds. Point for the Aces. Okay, number 2 again serving for the Aces. And one of the coaches called a timeout here. Score now 15 Aces, 9 for Legacy. And the Aces coming back out on the court here with a short time in their timeout. Legacy's coach still talking to their team. All right, serious turnover on the Legacy side right now. Okay, number 2 serving for the Aces. Ball's away. Oh, that was a hard one to save. Good try by number 10. Point for Legacy. Score now 15 Aces, 10 for Legacy. All right, Legacy's making some player changes here. 14's coming out, 10's coming in. Number 21 is coming out, and number 4 is coming in on the Legacy side. Number 4 serving for Legacy. And the ball's over, up by 22. 2 gets it up. 22 gets it over, but not quite. Point for Legacy. Score now 15 Aces, 11 Legacy. Number 4 serving for Legacy. Up by number 22, up by number 4. 22 back over the net. Ten saves it. 9 gets it over. That's an amazing play by the Aces. Up by number 2. Up by 24. Over by number 4. Up by number 9. Number 2 gets it up. 22 hits it. Doesn't get it over the net. Point for Legacy. Score now 15 for the Aces, 12 for Legacy. And number 4 now serving for Legacy. And it is out. Point for the Aces. Score now 16 Aces, 12 for Legacy. And number 24 for the Aces is coming out. Number 27 is coming in to replace her. And number 27 is going to be serving. Score is 16-12. Aces leading. And the serve is no good. Ball goes back over to Legacy.
Side out, Aces.
All right, number 19 now serving for Legacy. And the ball's over, up by, and it's number 27, but it's out of bounds. Point for Legacy. Score now 16-14. Legacy's catching up. Number 19 is going to be serving on the Legacy side. And it was in. Now 16-15. Ace is still leading, but just barely. Number 19 serving for the Legacy. Serves up by 19. It's good, but the ball goes out of bounds on the Aces. Point for Legacy. Score is now 16-16. It's a tie game. This is going to be a close finish. Number 19 serving for Legacy. And the ball's up, but it dies on the Aces side. Legacy pulls ahead now. Number 19 again serving for Legacy. Ball's away, up by number 9, up by number 2. Number 10 hits it over. Up by number 9, up by number 4. 10 doesn't quite get it over. Point for Legacy. Number 19 again, serving for Legacy. And that was in. Point for the Aces. Aces coach now calling a timeout. Score now 16 Aces, 19 for Legacy. It's going to be a close game. If the Aces can score a few points to catch up here, we'll see if they can do it. All right, both teams coming back out on the court here. All right, number 19 serving for the for Legacy. And the ball's away. And the ball is out on the Aces. Score for the Legacy. Score is now 16 Aces, 20 for Legacy. 19 again serving for Legacy. And the ball's away, up by number 9. It's off of the ceiling, and the ball dies on the Aces side. Score now 21 Aces, 16 for Legacy. Number 19 serving for Legacy. And the ball's up and over, up by number 24. Number 2 gets it over. 24 gets it up, and the ball dies at the net on the Aces side. Score for Legacy. All right, so score now is 16 Aces and 22 for Legacy. Number 19 serving for Legacy. Ball's over, up by number 24, but it is out of bounds. Point for Legacy. 16 for the Aces, 23 for Legacy. 19 serving for the Legacy. Number 9 gets it over all by herself. 4 hits it back over. And the ball is out on Legacy. Score for the Aces. A badly needed point for the Aces here. And the ball is going to come back over, and the Aces will serve. All right, number 4 looks like serving now for the Aces. Score is now 17 Aces, 23 Legacy. Aces have got some catching up to do here. All right, number 4 is now serving for the Aces. Looks like number 3 is coming in. Number 22 is coming out for the Aces. Ball's up and away. Up by number 2. Number 3 pushes it. Number 9 gets it over the net.
Call it.
Number 9 gets it over, and the ball dies on the Legacy side. Point for the Aces. Aces are starting to make up some ground here. Now it's 18 Aces, 22 for Legacy. This is going to be a fight to the end. And number 4 is now serving for the Aces. And the ball's away. And it is in. Point for the Aces, a badly needed point. Score is now 19 Aces, 23 Legacy. Number 4 serving for the Aces. Ball's away. It's over, up by number 24. Up by 2 and over. Up by 4, up by 2. Number 9 pushes it over. Up by 2, up by 3. Number 9 gets it over for a kill. It's off the ceiling, and it dies on the Legacy side. Point for the Aces. Score is now 20-23. The Aces are making up some ground here. Number 4 again serving for the Aces. Ball's away. And it is out. Point for the Aces. 21-23. Legacy's leading, but the Aces are catching up. Number 4 serving. Coach calls a timeout. All right, Legacy and the Aces both coming back on the court here. Let's see if the Aces can make up their ground that they lost. They've only got a few points to do it. Number 4 is serving. The ball's away. Looks like there's some confusion out here. All right, looks like the serve was a little premature. Number 4 again serving for the Aces. Serve was good, and it's out of bounds on Legacy. Point for the Aces. Score is now 22 Aces, 23 Legacy. We're back to within a 1-point game here. Number 4 serving for the Aces. Ball's away. Up by number 9. And the ball dies on the Legacy side. Point for the Aces. It's now a tie game again. This has been an amazing comeback for the Aces. Number 4 serving for the Air Capital Aces. Just 2 more points to win this set. And the ball was called out. It's going to be a point for Legacy. 23 for the Aces, 24 for Legacy. This is a close game. 20 is serving on the Legacy side. And the ball's over. It's up by 10. Oh, and number 10 was under the net, and Legacy scores a point. Final score 23-25 for this set. All right, so we're going to do our third set here since we are in bracket play. All right, the Aces are coming back out onto the court here. All right, the Legacy team's now coming back out on the court. We'll get this third set going, and the teams are going to play till 15 to see which one advances in the tournament. All right, we're getting the ball out there on the court. Looks like number 19 is going to be serving for Legacy. And 19 serves, the ball's away. Up by number 4, up by number 3, over by number 9, the aggressive. And the ball's back over, up by number 4. Up by number 3. Number 10 gets it over. Oh, and the ball dies on the Air Capital Aces side. Point for Legacy. Score now 0-1. Legacy leading. Number 19 again serving for Legacy. And the Aces aren't able to return it. Score now is 2 for Legacy, 0 for the Aces. 19 serving for Legacy. Up by number 2, up by number 10. Number 9 tries to get it over the net, but not high enough. Point for Legacy. Number 19 serving for Legacy, and it's over the net. Up by number 24. Number 2 has it up. Number 3 gets it over the net. Up by number 2. Up by number 9. Over by number 2. Up by number 3, over by number 2. And it dies on the Legacy side. Point for the Aces. They score their first point in this third set here in the playoff set. Number 10 is going to serve from Legacy, or for Air Capital Aces rather. Score is now 1 Aces, 3 Legacy. And the ball's away. And the ref called net on Legacy. Point for the Aces. Score is now 2 Aces, 3 Legacy. Number 10 is serving for the Aces. And the ball's over. Gets tipped over by Legacy. They get the point. Number 20 is going to be serving for Legacy. Score is now 3-3. This is going to be a close set. All right, number 20 serving here. Up by number 4, up by number 3. Number 2 gets it over the net. And the ball dies on the Legacy side. Score for the Air Capital Aces. Score is now 4 Aces, 3 Legacy, with Piper number 9 serving for Air Capital Aces. And the ball's away. It's a good serve. Back over the net, number 9 bumps it. Up by number 3, over by number 24. Up by number 9, up by number 3. 4 gets it over. Up by number 24. Number 9 gets it over. Great save by the Aces. Up by number 10, a bump number 3. 24 gets it over, but it is out. Point for Legacy. Score is now 3 for the Aces, 5 for Legacy. All right, number 10 now serving for Legacy. And the ball's away. It's over the net. Number 3 hits it, but it goes out of bounds. Point for Legacy. Score is now 3 for the Aces, 6 for Legacy. All right, number 10 serving for Legacy. And the ball's away. Number 9 bumps it over. Number 10 hits it up by number 2. It goes through the basketball hoop. And a point for Legacy. Scores now 3 for the Aces, 7 for Legacy. All right, number 10 serving for Legacy. And the serve's no good. Point for the Aces. This may be the break they need to get back in this game. Number 2's serving here. Scores now 4 for the Aces, 7 for Legacy. And on the Aces side, number 3 is coming out, number 22 is coming in. All right, number 2 serving. Up by number 9 and over. Up by number 2. Number 24 bumps it up. Number 4 gets it over the net. Up by number 2. Number 4 gets it over the net. And we'll see if it was in. Point for the Aces. Score is now 4-7. All right, it looks like maybe it was out. All right, looks like they're talking this one out here. All right, looks like the point stands. Number 23 serving for Legacy. Score is now 5 for the Aces, 8 for Legacy. 23 serving on the Legacy side. And it is out on Legacy, point for the Aces. Number 24 is coming out for the Aces. Number 27 is coming in. Score is now 5 Aces, 8 for Legacy. All right, number 27 is going to be serving here. Ball's over. And it's out. Point for the Aces. Score now 6 Aces, 8 for Legacy. Number 27 is again serving for the Aces. And it's out. Point for the Aces. Score now 7 Aces, 8 for Legacy. They're catching up. 27's again serving for the Aces. And the ball's away. Number 4 gets it over and kills it. Score for the Aces. All right, we're back to a tie game here. 8 for the Aces, 8 for Legacy. Number 27 is serving for the Aces. Let's see if they can pull ahead here. And the ball's away. Up by 2. Number 22 bumps it. Number 4 gets it over the net. Up by number 9. Up by number 2. Number 4 gets it over the net. And it dies on the Legacy side. Point for the Aces. Score is now 9 for the Aces, 8 for Legacy. 27 is again serving for the Aces. See if they can keep this lead going. Up by number 9. Number 2 gets it up. Number 4 gets it over, and it's out of bounds. Point for the Aces. Now ahead by 2 points. Aces have 10. Legacy has 8. Number 27 serving for the Aces. All right, coach called a timeout here. All right, Legacy coming back out on the court. Aces are coming back out on the court. Number 27 serving for the Aces. Again, 10 for the Aces, 8 for Legacy. They just need 5 more points to win this set and move on in the championship. Ball's over. It's up. Up by 27, a bump. Number 2 gets it up. Number 9 gets it over. And the ball dies on the Legacy side. Point for the Aces, 11-8 now. 27 again serving for the Aces. Ball's away. Oh, and the serve is no good. Point for Legacy. Score now 11 for the Aces, 9 for Legacy. Number 5 serving for Legacy. Ball's over. Number 9 gets it over. Number 9 bumps it. Number 2 sets it. 4 gets it over. Number 9 bumps it. Number 2 gets it up. Number 10 gets it over. Oh, and the ball is out of bounds on the Aces. Ball goes over to Legacy. Score is now 11 Aces, 10 for Legacy. Number 5 is serving for the Legacy team. Ball's away. Number 9 bumps it. Number 2 gets caught up in the net, doesn't get it over. Point for Legacy. Back to a tied game here, 11 for the Aces, 11 for Legacy. Number 5 is serving on the Legacy side. Oh, and the ball dies on the Aces side. Legacy pulls ahead with 12. Aces have 11. Number 5 is serving. And it's over. Number 9 bumps it. Number 2 sets it. Number 4 gets it over. And the ball dies. Nope, it's still alive. Too many hits. The ball dies on the Legacy side. A tie game again, 12-12 in this tournament. Number 4 is going to be serving here for the Aces. Serve is good. The ball's alive. It's back over. Up by number 4. Up by number 2. Number 9 gets it over. Up by number 2. Oh, and the ref calls it. Point for the Aces. All right, number 2 is serving. Score is 13 Aces, 12 for Legacy. Ball's away. Up by 2. Up by number 9. And number 10 hits it but doesn't get it over the net. Now it's a tie game again, 13-13. Ball is over on the Legacy side. Our Legacy doing some player changes. Number 10's coming in, 14's coming out, 21 is coming out, and number 4 is coming in. Number 4 is going to serve for Legacy. And on the Air Capital Aces side, number 3's coming in, 22's coming out. And the ball's away. Up by number 4, up by number 3. 2 gets it over. Up by 2, up by 3. Number 9 hits it over. Oh, it gets caught up in the net and point for Legacy. Tie game once again. Oh, excuse me, it's 13 for Aces, 14 for Legacy. Legacy pulls ahead by 1. And the Aces coach calls a timeout. All right, Aces coming back out on the court here. Score now is 13 Aces, 14 for Legacy, and we play till 15, so we've got one more point here, or 2 for the Aces. We'll see. Up by number 9, up by number 3. Number 9 hits it over. Legacy saves it back over the net, up by number 4, up by number 2. Number 9 hits it over. but doesn't get it over the net. And Legacy wins this set. They'll be moving on here. Unfortunately, this is it for the Aces. Teams wave goodbye to each other. That's it. Thanks for watching.